their shops now look like a boutique and like just putting astronomical prices on, which makes it hard for everyone.
Yeah,
You know,
I think
down my way, there's one charity shop that's decent now. It's the others are just too expensive.
as Jim was saying earlier, he buys stuff and then has people that he can just flip it quickly to for a small profit. I think that's how.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to get a quick turnover of stock. And if charity shops thought the same way, it'd be fantastic.
Yeah,
but they're all making their shops now look like a boutique and like just putting astronomical prices on, which makes it hard for everyone.
Yeah,
you know.
I think
down my way, there's one charity shop that's decent now. It's the others are just too expensive.
Yeah, I very rarely go to the high street charity shop now. Yes,
I tell you what, I did see the other week when I was driving. I was driving along Brighton and Hove, and it's the first time I've ever seen it. And you're the only person that I've ever heard mention it. Is Emmaus.
Yeah, they got one down in Brighton.
So, yeah, so I've been past that shop, so I will get and have a look in there one day.
Have you popped in there yet?
I haven't yet, no, because every time I've been over there, I've been driving, doing delivering pallets, doing the side gig.
Yeah, we got friends down in Brighton, so we popped in there once. I think it's fairly big from memory. That was about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, it looks like quite a big shop.
Yeah, yeah. So I go to Arthur Rank Retail Store, which is like a big warehouse type thing, and then there's 2 charity shops called Open Doors in Newmarket and Mildenhall, and then there's one Mayos on the A10. I go to. I don't go to there much now, due to the whole saga that was with one of their companions.
Yeah,
So they've really put me off now. But yeah,
I think with charity shops, I think you've got to be careful to not go to the big charities like your British Red Cross. You know, like you want to try and find your like localized like.
I mean, Oxfam was the original, wasn't it? And like Oxfam's just ridiculous.
Yeah. They're basically shops now. They're not really. I mean, if you like, I don't know if the one in where I live, I'd say donated clothes is probably 10% of what they've got. The rest of it is like it's like a shit they sell. It's like new stuff that they're obviously buying from somebody. Yeah. But it's like sort of chocolate bars that they get from God knows where and like other.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them have like brand new sections now where shops are just like donating. Like Peacocks have donated them a load of like tops and like you know, I don't know, other shops like they'll just give them a load of brand new picture frames to sell, stuff like that. And I noticed the other day when I went in one that used to be really decent for me in Littlehampton, and in there now, like I say, they've got a section and it's all just brand new stuff. So I mean, really, the only reason they should keep the name is because the money. I don't know how much of it goes to charity, but the thing is, I think they should drop the charity bit now. Just call them shops.
Yeah.
Because
exactly. Oxfam shop.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Because it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's one on the. Go on, Jim.
You've got to find those like localized charity ones that are like the mid-sized ones where they're probably just operating in your area. You know, like we've got like St. Nicholas Hospice, which is like a little local hospice in the town I live. They've got probably like 8 to 10 shops. They're I mean, again, hit and miss, but they're better than you go into like an Oxfam or a Bernardo's and it's just dog shit. You know, they're not worth going into. You're better off making a journey and doing the rounds for those little localized ones that only have like a handful of warehouses.
100%. I mean, we've got one. I mean, you get scopes all over the place, but in over Brighton way, there's this one shop, and it's the same. It's scope, but everything that doesn't sell from the surrounding shops, like if they've got a shirt up for £7, £8, £9 and it doesn't sell, what they used to do was drop it to £2 in the shop. But they're not doing that anymore. What they're doing now is they all go to this one shop, and everything in there's £1.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's good. And I mean, you know, if you look out for, because they've got to have more than that. They can't just have one shop, and that's scope. And it's literally just £1 shop. It's just in Hove. It's in Hove. Yeah, and it's just literally everything. I've recognised shirts from my local charity shop in there that say was £7, £8, £9, and like you can go in there now and just buy them for £1. So
there's there's one on our high street, and I was talking to him, and basically it's the children's hospice, and I said, right, okay, what do you do with your clothes if you can't sell it, right? So, and what they do is their van comes along and they bag it all up, put it in this van, and then they take it to another children's hospice shop, and then they put it in their thing for the same price. So because they're just basically rotating all of the items around their shops to
just stick them in different areas. But like, it's the same stuff that's not going to sell.
No, exactly.
So like, it's just wasting time. If they were doing the same thing at Scope and shipping it all to one shop and going, right, everything's £1, like, they'd sell it. They'd sell it because every time I go into this one, it's rammed.
Yeah, because it's just like you might lose money on buying a item for £1, but you're not going to lose a lot, are you? It's just £1, right? So it's worthwhile taking that chance.
I picked up a pair of Pierre Cardin jeans and I thought, oh, that's all right for £1. And then I got them home and I think there was a mark on them or something. I was trying to get out, like it looked like grease marks. I put them in the wash. It was only when I took them out of the wash, I realised under the clutch was all like worn away.
Oh, okay.
So like straight in the bin. But like I'm buying things like Gant shirts and Gant jumpers now. I haven't got a debobbler yet because I don't really do clothes. But I've got to buy a debobbler, you know, and that Gant jumper's probably £20 from £1. You know, the Gant shirt's got a little mark on the bottom, but if I mention it, I'll still get a tenner for it.
Yeah, exactly.
So still 10 times in your money, and that makes sense. Scope doing that makes sense. All these others, Bernardo's down here are quite cheap, but you go in there and it's like it's round here. It's like that's where the shit of the shit goes. The real terrible crappy stuff.
Yeah.
You walk in there and it just looks skanky. You come out and you just want to have a shower. Do you know what I mean? It's like one of them. It's nasty. Whereas, you know, all the others look great. Yeah. Well, no, I say it's just it's not nice. Some of them are not nice, and you can tell, and that's why their prices are cheap.
Yeah.
But say, you know, like the RSPCA, that's quite expensive, but they got a pound rail. I've been in there. I go in there and I sometimes nab things off the pound rail, but like everything else is expensive. It's crazy prices.